so you said you want to keep surprising the audience. So one of the things that I find surprising is the impact of things like Dubai Bling and Bollywood Bling and that kind of, the passive entertainment kind of stuff. We hear that there is even the strategy that you are commissioning content where you want to write it in a way where people can watch it as a second screen, as in they can be doing something else while they are watching that.
Yeah.
They can be doing work emails, they can be doom scrolling on Instagram while watching, just seeing good images.
No, I know that people say that. It's definitely not the design. We want you to be as engaged and connected to the content as possible. Watching on Netflix, this is in some of the markets around the world, we have advertising business, and in there what they find is that the Netflix audience is far more engaged than the audience on broadcast or any other OTT service, that because the thing that they're watching is this thing that they came for or the thing that they discovered on Netflix, they're all in. And actually, I think, of course, you probably do want something to do when you're folding laundry and those things, but that's not what it's designed for. And there's no unique, I think it's quite the opposite. What you try to do in programming like that is really hook the audience because you want them to come back and you want them to leave and go to the coffee shop and talk about what just happened and they can't wait to see the next episode. So I actually think those shows are much more deeply engaging than that.
And you have to tell us about the decision on Latent, because that's the one thing that my social media got flooded with when I posted about this event. That first time in the history of Netflix, it's the same content that's gone on YouTube and Netflix. Are we going to see more of that?
Yeah, look, the only thing I think about for YouTube is sometimes YouTube becomes a place to discover things. No different than a film festival or film school or an open casting call. Or the team was very excited about the show. Came with with a very big built-in audience for it. A very, very popular host, as you know. So had all the elements that people, I think, wanted, and we were able to bring it. So we're excited about it.
And just more on what's next for Netflix. Obviously, the big news, you were trying to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. It didn't happen. The guys who said they're going to win it, that's still not gone through as well. Are you going to keep looking for vertical integration like that, buying distribution, buying production?
No,
or
our growth model has been and continues to be mainly organic growth. We look at all those opportunities when they come across, and believe me, everyone brings us all of them. And you be crazy not to look and kick the tires and figure it out. But what we're looking for, we have a very strong organic growth model. What we don't have, you were pointed out earlier that we had no right to win at this. Yeah. We don't have 100 years of IP like a major studio has. Is that a handicap or is it a blessing? I think it's a blessing because it's forced us to make some of the most original, creative stories on the planet, and also things that you don't get trapped in IP. Like, because we own this, we have to make a movie on this world every year, and sometimes they don't work, and then you kill the genre for 5 years, then you try again. Like, we just keep everyone focused on telling great original stories. That's been a big help for us. So we looked at the Warner Brothers deal as at the right price. It was a very nice to have thing. It would have accelerated our business model a little bit, but at the right price. And when it no longer became the right price, we were fine to walk from that. And it was a very unicorn-like offering, a media company that had none of the things that you didn't want. It was just the things that you were looking at. Okay. So but it isn't. I wouldn't look at it as a sign of doing more.
Okay, but build versus buy, you're on the build side.
We're builders. We're builders.
You're on the build side.
We've always been builders from the beginning.
Absolutely.